Today is Friday, June 2nd. It is 9:45 a.m. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. Let's take a look at the markets. You notice every time I say that, I say it in a different order. I'm trying to keep you on your toes. Anyways, last episode I said that, a altcoin breakout was imminent. It's kind of already taking that shape. Right now I see like 7 coins above 20, 8 coins above 20%, a lot above 10, 15. I think this pattern is going to continue over the next week or so, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. It's going to kind of go back to where it was before. The market cap is rubbing against its all-time high at 90 billion, which is kind of predictable. I mean, I think we're going to see it continue to rise. It's got to kind of break through a little bit of resistance, so it might stutter step a little bit. Don't panic. Just chill on your coins type of thing. Steam saw a little bit of a rise last night. I was watching it. Couldn't sleep at all last night. I was just like watching coins. It's like addicting. It's terrible. How many of you just raise your hand if you do this? You just can't sleep. Just stay up all night looking at Poloniex. Just watching coins. It's addicting. Might have to see a therapist for cryptocurrency addiction, cryptocurrency rehab, hotline, crypto suicide hotline. They need to start inventing these things. Yeah. But anyways, when it comes to Steam's starting to rise. Like, it's going to do well. It could go times 5. It could go times 10. I actually started powering down, banking on it happening pretty soon. The reason being I'm powering down is I need more liquid Steam. Okay, I don't like having that much locked up in Steam power. I'm all for contributing to the platform and having a say in the platform and Steam power, but at the same time, I do recognize it as an investment, and I'm willing to take some out when the time comes. Will I regret it? No, I won't, because if it goes sky high, great. A camel has a better chance of getting through the eye of a needle than a rich man has of getting into heaven. So with that being said, you got to think that, when I think, oh, what if it goes up forever? It's like, great, I'll go to heaven because I won't be a rich man. You know what I'm saying? So just a little philosophy for you. With that mentality, you have less of a chance of, holding on forever. You can't hold on forever. You just got to sell tiny amounts. Maybe you hold some forever. That's fine. I totally understand that. Just because you want to own it, not even because, for the sense of the money, but for the sense of technology, yeah, that's cool. But I think right now, we're going to see a lot of altcoins do well. When it comes to Bitcoin, it's chilling at 2,300 right now. I think it's going to keep rising. Like I said, it's going to, it's just been about, you can see the pattern it takes. It's not like, sometimes people are like, oh, it's the markets are so unpredictable. It's like, not really. I mean, you look at the patterns, they're a little predictable. It's not impossible. It's hard, but it's not possible. It's probable, improbable, but not impossible. All my coins are up a good 5-6% in the last 24 hours, which I'm happy with. I think they're going to continue to do this, if not break out even more. I think that there's still a long way to go in crypto when it comes to 2017. Like I said, I think it's going to reach probably like around 160 to $200 billion market cap, and then I'm going to start moving directly into gold and silver. I have a gold mining stock picked out. I'm not really big on this gold mining stock just because it's a very risky investment. It's called Comstock Mining. I'm investing more for the land and the history than I am the company. Also, if you look at its chart in 2008, it did really well. I know this is Crypto Wars, and no one wants to hear me maybe talk about gold mining stocks, but if you have some profits in crypto, once the time comes, move into gold and gold mining stocks. Right now is the time to you can make a fortune bouncing in between the crypto and precious metals market. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made this year. I mean, I see it as like this crazy opportunity in my eyes. Like, it's nuts, And plus, I like talking about the stocks too because it does affect the crypto markets, I'm sure, somewhat. Maybe not entirely, but definitely a little bit. Right now the cryptocurrency markets might have more money coming in because of the fact that the stocks are at a halt, because they're so high and they could really drop any day, and people don't want to play with it. So, I think history has shown that, the futures and indexes, they never really do well for people. And I mean, of course they don't, man. They're for day traders. That's why they're so low volatility, like when it comes to percents, 0.5%, a percent, 0.5%, 8%. What they're doing is just computers just going like this. Computers all day going like this, making money off your money. That's it. That's all it is. That's all the Dow Jones is a computer program. In the sense that it's just that's how it's manipulated. It's controlled by a computer that buys, sells, just to fuck with your brain, So, yep. News on the SegWit, soft fork, and all that shit. I think what my prediction is for Bitcoin. I think what's going to happen is it's going to keep going up until that SegWit soft fork, and then it's going to correct because the SegWit soft fork is going to be a good way for the whales to have this sales pitch. Look at it, SegWit. This is why Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million. Look, then they're going to sell it all. You know what I mean? And then it's going to drop. I think it's going to be like one of those fake, not like fake news, but it's like fake hype. You know what I mean? What they're trying to do is hype it up for when that SegWit happens. I mean, it could skyrocket. Don't get me wrong. I think it's going to skyrocket before the SegWit happens. Okay? I don't think it's going to happen after. I don't think people are going to say to themselves, oh, well, something could go wrong. I don't think any of the miners or the big players think that something could go wrong with a soft fork, okay? I think it's actually a very easy thing to get done. I don't think, you hear hard fork or soft fork, everyone's like, oh my God, it's going to destroy the network if they screw up. It's like, dude, they're not going to screw up, okay? They're not going to screw up. And the reason they're not going to screw up is because they do tests, okay? It's like a test. You take a test, you're going to pass it, okay. You take a practice test, you ace that, you got 100 on that practice test. Now the next test comes in, you're going to get at least a 90, all right? You just know, okay? So, I mean, that's my prediction. I think it's going to continue rising to August 1st, maybe, whenever that soft fork is. And then I think they're going to hype it in the press, Bitcoin hype, all this shit, it's going up through the roof. Then all of a sudden, it's going to be a bubble and it's going to pop. That's what I think. People are always bugging me. Oh, well, I'm going to bounce. I got to answer this phone call. Anyways, that's all I got to say today. So, peace.